Welcome to 2025 and congratulations on making it. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 books that I am reading in January 2025 and why I am picking them to read. Let's get into it. One look and I breathe. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anita, your girl talk bestie and personal development enthusiast. Yes, ladies, we're going deep and heavy into personal development this year, so get ready for it. If you're new here, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I promise you're gonna love it here. All right, so yeah, we're in January. New Year resolutions are flying left and right, and if you're like me, I'm paying my attention to personal development this year. It's a big goal for me. And what's personal development without some good books? Now, some of these books I have already read. In fact, most of them, with the exception of this one, I have already read them more than 3 times, as in the case of this guy right here. And you might be wondering, why am I picking books that I have already read to read again? I'll tell you. The reason is that this time around, I'm at this stage in my life where I am not just reading because I'm curious or to tick books off of my list. I'm reading with intention and with purpose. As a person that has read so many books, like not so many, but I have read over 400 books in my lifetime, and I will read a lot more. Nearly all of the books that I have read, I read them because I was curious. Yeah, I saw a title, I saw some reviews, people were raving about this book or that book, so naturally you would want to read the book too, right? Yeah, and that is how I read most of the books that I have read in my life. Now I have gotten to the stage where I'm reading with a lot more intention and purpose. I know what I want to read. Possibly I have read it before. Now I am going back to reread it, gain new insights on it, and apply my life around the principles presented in the book so that I can get the best out of the book. Most of the books that I have outlined to read this year, I've only started for January, and I'm going to be sharing that in this video. I've already read them, but right now I'm going like deeper. You know what they say, faith comes from hearing. You hear repeatedly, and it sticks, right? And sometimes life gets overwhelming, like you have a lot to do, you have a lot to think about, and then you just get sucked into life that you forget. And sometimes you need to go back and take a refresher course. You need a reminder to remind you of what is important, and that is what I am doing this year 2025 by reading some of the books that have had the most profound impact in my life. So let's get into it, starting from the top with this guy, How to Get From Where You Are to Where You Want to Be by Jack Canfield. I have already talked about this book in my last video. If you missed it, I strongly encourage that you go back and watch it. This book is literally like a manual for life. It contains 25 principles for how to do life, what to do when you are afraid, what to do when you make a mistake, what to do when you're stuck, how to come back from a loss, how to move forward in life, all of those things. It's literally a gold mine, guys. If you missed the previous video where I was literally begging everyone to go find this book and read, please go back and watch it. I'm not going to go like really deeply into this, but this is easily going to go down in history as one of those books that people read 30-40 times. I'm talking about myself. When you speak to people who are a lot older, very accomplished people in life, and they tell you that, oh, that book, I have read it 40-50 times, I believe it, because I really feel that way about this book. It's a book that you go back to often, to figure stuff out, because life gets overwhelming and we constantly need reminders. So How to Get From Where You Are to Where You Want to Be by Jack Canfield. I strongly recommend. And then number 2, nothing serious, just some candy. If you have been following my personal development journey and my reading journey on social media, you would know that I don't read a lot of fiction unless it's contemporary African fiction. I really love contemporary African fiction. But anyway, I picked up this book randomly one day when I was shopping because I needed something sweet and light. I refer to fiction as candy. Yeah, it's literally candy to the mind. And if you're one of those people that read only fiction novels, that Please stop doing that. I mean, yeah, fiction is great. Read fiction, but do not limit your consumption of knowledge to fiction books. It's like eating candy. Like, you don't eat any real food, you just eat candy every day. Imagine what that would do to your health, and not even mention your teeth. You can't survive on candy alone. Yeah, candy is nice as a treat. Sometimes you crave a treat, you've got to get real food. And that is how I feel about fiction. And fiction is great, fiction is nice, but you've got to do some real reading. You can't survive on just candy, and you can't survive on just, although you can, but yeah, it's good to mix it up a little bit. So I figured that when I'm done reading this, I'm going to treat myself to this. I think I'm in the middle of how to get from where you are to where you want to be. So yeah, the second book I'm reading, I might save it for last, I don't know, but it's in the list. It's definitely in the list. And then the last book that I am reading for 2025, guys, Mindset by Carol Dweck. Like the title gives it all away. Mindset. This is why I picked this book. We're in January. It's literally a blank page into 2025, and I need to put myself into a winner's mindset, the mindset that it takes to achieve all of my goals for 2025. Carol argues that success is not a result of talent, or something in it that a person is born with. Is primarily a product of hard work, and in it there are steps to hone and develop your mindset into a winner. And I really need this. I need to condition and tune my mind into the mindset that it takes to be the person capable of achieving all of my 2025 goals. I highly encourage everyone who has written down their goals, figured out their goals for 2025, and really wants to stay in the sharp and positive mindset. With this book, I'm doing a kind of mindset revamp thing, so that if there is anywhere my mindset is lacking, probably because of everything that went down in 2024, like, I'm getting my mindset all sharp and cheaper, ready for the year, and it's the perfect time for this book. That's why I picked it. So yeah, guys, that's that. 3 books for January 2025. So I highly encourage you to come on this journey with me. And it's okay if you can only read 1 book per month. It's really okay. I know that before now I would pick 4 books, 1 for every week, but I'm taking things a lot slower in 2025 and taking my time to really, get into it. So yeah, are you gonna be reading any books in January? Please let me know. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, if you ever get overwhelmed, or you just need to talk to somebody, my Instagram handle is the same as my YouTube name, Anita Damia. Please feel free to DM me anytime you need to talk to somebody. I'm your girl talk bestie. I'm always here for you. Thank you for watching this video once again. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, because I really want to continue doing this. So I will see you with a different book list in February.